Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews or previews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Previews!
We are doing the Pirate Republic today. It's a Kickstart. It's on Kickstarter, if you're watching this. That's what I think. So, this game is going to be a pirate-themed roll and move, attack and conquer type of game. And so, what's happening is you're rolling these dice, and depending on what you roll, you could get something to attack right away, or you could just move. And so you roll, and you move, and there are different tokens on the board that you attack, either choosing to or having to. Navies versus merchants and other things.
Pirates.
So kind of like pirates would actually do if they were roaming these islands. So let's just jump right into simplicity versus complexity.
This is a very involved game. There are chaos cards that act like a crossroads system of sort. When Molly's taking her turn, I'm reading this to see if she will initiate the action that will cause something to happen, some effect will happen on her turn. That happens all the time for any number of players. Everyone has chaos cards to read for the person that's taking their turn. Only one person does, like to the left of that person. Yeah. It's also got several modes. The mode we're playing right now is the cooperative, but you can still lose and still win individually because it's hidden objective mode, or you could just skip the hidden objectives and do fully cooperative, or you can go head to head, or you can do a trader mode. So there could be one or more traders. So I guess it's a very involved game, but once you get through the rules and play, I think you'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah, I would agree. There are lots of parts. ToMolly mentioned a few of the parts.
Oh,
As you can see, there's so many. We can't go into detail. There are so many tokens and so many different decks of cards that you can upgrade your deck with. Oh, I forgot to mention that you upgrade your deck. So you're attacking and conquering so that you can get a better crew, so that you can have a better ship, you can have better things.
More treasure.
Treasure, right? That's what pirates do. They go and they get better things. And so that's what you're doing in this game. There just happens to be a lot of things going on. But after we played it once, we were fine to play it the next time. We had a few rules questions, but as we played it, it just came. So you can definitely get it. Luck versus strategy.
There's some luck in this game in that you roll for initiative, for land, for sea battles. You roll at the beginning of your turn to see how many spaces you can move, and if you come up with a red pirate token, you're going to have a fight right now. If you come up with a white ship, then you might have a fight. That's up to you, but ships will come out. At the end of each round, the pirate hunters, the big ships that are coming after you, they move, and you don't know if they're going to land on your space, and that can happen, and that's typically not a good thing. But there is strategy. You know what you want to do when you have, for one, the mission that everyone's going for, or when you have your own captain mission that it's kind of leading your strategy. And on top of that, you level up on the board here. There's a leveling system called the swagger tracker. As you defeat ships and forts and ports and towns, you get more swagger points. And so you can decide what you want to do with the cards that you're awarded as you upgrade. There is luck. There's a lot of strategy.
Yeah, I would say this game has a good amount of luck. We didn't talk about some of these tokens being face down, and when you move into them, they turn face up, and it could be bad or it could be good for you.
It can attack you for 20, or it can attack you for 4.
And then you can beat it and get some things from it, or you can die.
Yep.
Right? So there's some luck there, but you don't have to go into those spaces, right? And so there's a strategy in what you're going to do. There's strategy in your missions, like Tom mentioned. So I definitely think there's strategy. I was going to say something, but I spaced it. So I'll probably say it when Tom's speaking in fun versus boring.
So fun versus boring?
Fun versus boring.
This game is fun in all of its modes. I particularly enjoy the hidden objective modes. That's just the type of player I am. I mean, I'll play co-op, so I'll play competitive. I like hidden objective. I like that we're all working together, but I can still lose, so I better get my thing done, even if it's at the expense of you. So... Well, I mean, just like we just played, and I'm sailing over to Campeche, and I'm trying to put out something on Andros, a pirate haven, and Molly's just like, "Come over here and fight this. We need to fight this to win the game." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll get there. I have this thing I have to do," and so I could still lose even if we win, and I really enjoy that aspect. Besides that, I like that the combat is card generated, so you can look at your hand and make a decision. Yeah, I can go after that, or I shouldn't go after that. Versus rolling in and rolling dice and like, oh, I lose. It's not like that. The combat is determined by the cards, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I remember what I was going to say, but I'll just tie it into fun versus boring. I think this game's theme is super exciting. I think it shows through because you're pirates and there's all sorts of other ships and other things on the board that you can choose to fight and some you have to. So I think it's fun. The Navy, you have to fight the Navy. The Navy is going to attack you. That's what they're out there for. But if you roll into a town and there's a port there or a town there, you choose, right? And that's kind of how it works. Well, I don't really know how it works. I don't live by the sea and have pirates, but I imagine that's how it works. But to add to the strategy, you can stay together if you want to complete this mission, or you can split up. And we've done games with both, and I think that adds to the strategy because if you flip over that token and both of you are there, it helps you be able to combat that. So that helps with the strategy. I like the co-op mode. The hidden objective mode, the trader mode it gets my heart racing to think, are you just trying to kill us? Yeah, so that's just me and most other hidden objectives games where there are traders. So, yeah, so it's pretty solid game. It's very nice looking, but again, that could always change.
Yeah, this is the prototype, so we don't know what it'll look like in production. There will definitely be differences.
There's awesome ships. So,
well, cool ships though. So
yeah, hopefully they're in the production. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now on YouTube.
It could be you that wins.
Pirate Republic. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.